What's up, everyone? Welcome to another video of the anabolic state of mind, no excuses, functional strength and conditioning. This is the Strongman warm-up. If you clicked on this, you're a lucky person because we're about to go through a general warm-up to make everybody feel better and nice and move better and get nice and warm before the training. So this is the bar hang. The intent is to relax, deep breath into the belly, relax. The inverted palm stretch. You can see you're not trying to force anything, and if you can't get your fingers pointed all the way down, you're going to do your best to stretch to the point of not discomfort, but tightness. You can look the other way from your palm, and you can get a better stretch throughout the entire chest, the bicep, the forearm, that anterior deltoid that often gets tight. It really feels good. Try and straighten out the elbow as much as possible. Really stretch the biceps, something we don't take a lot of time to do. Mine often get tight, short, sore. This is handcuff retraction. You're trying to pull the whole shoulder back. You can use your lower back as leverage, but if you have good enough mobility, try and lift your whole arm up to include your hand off your lower back. You're not trying to roll the shoulder forward. So when you do this, make sure it's like you're trying to tuck your shoulder blade into your back pocket. If you dump your shoulder forward, you're not going to get the intent of the movement. This is a postural exercise, but it's also very good for strengthening some of those smaller scapular muscles. It should make your shoulders feel better if you bench a lot, or if you have tight pecs or tight shoulders or anything like that. It kind of pulls them back into place. So 10 reps on each side. And then you take both hands behind your back, as you'll see. You can see I'm really pulling the trap together. So both hands. You don't arch the lower back, you squeeze your butt, and you bring both shoulders back and together and try and lift your chest up off the ground. The main key here is to squeeze the butt. That'll prevent you from hyperextending the lower back. Band pull-aparts. Nothing overly intense. Do them slow, do them correct. Straight wrists. Don't let your wrists fold back. Make sure you bring your arms behind your chest. Switch to palms up, elbows tucked in. If you start flaring your elbows out, you've lost the intent of the palms up. Make sure you keep your elbows pointed as down or inward as you can. Arms are straight. Wrists are still neutral. They're not flexing or extending. That means folding towards the forearm. The glute bridge, you can do these with either your feet on the bench or off the bench, or you can do them on the floor. Plenty of variations to this exercise. The intent is to squeeze the butt, keep the spine neutral, so not extend the lower back overly in an overt manner. Drive the heels back behind you, which you literally can't do, but that should be the feeling to activate the hamstrings. You're going to cross one leg over. You're going to continue the movement on one leg, but you're going to prevent the hips from rolling side to side. So now there's trunk stability involved. Take your time, work through the stretch. Make sure you're driving the heel, you're not coming up on the toes. If you start slipping on the bench, fix yourself. It's worth doing right. The lateral lunge, you're going to jump one foot out, keep the toes as straight as possible, let the other foot roll up onto the heel to point the toes straight up. Sit your butt back, throw your arms in front of you to maintain balance. If the lunge is too intense, you can keep your feet planted very wide and shift your body weight so that your foot doesn't have to come up and off the ground. Make sure you're pushing into the outside of your foot while maintaining 3 points of contact with your foot, with the big toe, the pinky toe, and the heel. The Franco pull-aparts, you're going to stand on a mini band, secure one half of the band in your hands, do some of a front raise and a pull-apart, all in one motion to get some rotation into the shoulders. You can also go up and over your head with these or behind your head, like a dislocator. Lateral shuffle, general warm-up movement, starting to elevate the heart rate. Make sure you squat down with heels on the ground, not coming up on your toes. Push off the outer foot when you're changing directions. And the burpee. Modify this accordingly. You need to use a bench or can't do a push-up, work on doing the push-up or use a bench or do a squat thrust. But overall, it should be a dynamic movement, prepping your CNS. That's it. Take care. Thank you for watching the video. Make sure you subscribe, like, and share the video.